Welcome back, cowboys and cowgirls. Today I want to talk to you about money, mindset, and ministry. The kingdom view of wealth. Let's talk about one of the most misunderstood topics in the church and in business. That's money. You see, money itself isn't good or bad, it's neutral. But the way we think about it determines whether it becomes a tool or a trap. So, in this episode, I want to show you how to have a healthy, biblical mindset around money, one that empowers you to build wealth, bless others, and expand your ministry. Because money in the hands of righteous people does kingdom work. All right, so let's get in God's purpose for money. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 17 to 18. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. God never condemned wealth. He condemned idolizing it. He doesn't want you to idolize money or material things. He wants you to do good with it. Money is a magnifier. It reveals your heart. If you do good things with it, it's going to magnify those good things. If you do bad things with it, it's just going to magnify those things. God gives you wealth not to control you, but to entrust you. You're called to be a channel, not a container. Excuse me. So, if God can get money through you, He'll get more to you. Think of wealth like water. It stagnates when hoarded, but flows when released. Your business success can fund kingdom initiatives, bless your family, and create generational change. So just always think about that. The second part, breaking the poverty and fear mindset, which is very key. So we're going to go to Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Poverty mindset. There's never enough. I can't do it. That's not meant for me. Fear mindset. If I try, I fail. Kingdom mindset. God is my source. Money isn't scarce. It's circulating, waiting for direction. This is why we also call it currency. When we have our money, it's called currency. Because if it's not moving, it's not doing you any good. Your income will never exceed your mindset. So if you have an abundant mindset, it's going to meet that. When I first began investing, I had to replace fear with faith. I had to diligently change my way of thinking around money. And a lot of poor people have to do this. Trust me, I grew up in a very humble family, lower middle class. We didn't have a lot of money. I had to change my way of thinking about money and about how to do certain things in order to be successful. Once I saw money as a servant and not a master, I could operate with peace instead of pressure. All right? So the third part. Stewardship is spiritual. Okay. Luke chapter 16, verses 10 through 11. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. I mean, this is such a powerful way of stewardship. Stewardship is about managing what you already have with excellence. You can't ask God for increase if you're mismanaging the income you already have. This is why I talk about don't change your lifestyle when you get other money coming in. Reinvest it. Do all these things that you need to do first before you change your lifestyle. So track your spending. Tithe faithfully. Save consistently. And remember when we talked about tithing before, it's just not about giving to church. It's giving to a good cause. That's considered tithing too. All right. Real estate and network marketing both thrive on stewardship. Small daily actions that multiply over time. Okay. You can't pray for what you won't plan for. Remember that. You can't pray for what you won't plan for. So here's a practical step. Create a faith budget. 10% give, 10% invest, 10% save. Live on the rest. Because if you're not giving, it's never going to come back to you. Make sure you give. Make sure you're investing in something. And that 10% invest might be in your network marketing, your direct sales company, or you're saving up for your next real estate purchase. Make sure that's in a different bank account that you never touch. But the biggest thing is to start doing it. And if you don't have multiple streams of income, make sure you reach out to me. Let's figure out another multiple stream of income for you that you can get to come in to help you do this. This structure teaches you discipline and it invites divine multiplication. All right. Part 4 of this, business as a ministry. Matthew chapter 25, verse 21. Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many. So remember, your business is your ministry. Every customer interaction, every sale, every team member that you have a conversation with is an opportunity to serve. And when you're serving, God is going to put you in charge of more. All right? You don't have to preach to minister. Your excellence and integrity is your sermon. Your stewardship is your sermon. When people see peace and a purpose is how you operate, they want to know your source. Ministry isn't limited to Sunday mornings. It's lived out every single day of the week. Monday through Saturday included with that Sunday. All right? So when I train my team, I lead with values first, profit second. And that's how we duplicate both success and significance. Let's get into the last part here. Prosperity with purpose. 3 John chapter 1, verse 2. Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers. Prosperity is holistic. It includes spiritual, physical, relational, and financial health. When your soul prospers, your success can be sustained. God prosperity doesn't just bless you, it blesses everyone connected with you. Wealth with wisdom becomes worship. Remember, prosperity isn't about possessions. It's about peace and purpose. All right. So wrapping up this one here for this week. Money is not the mission. It's the mechanism. Always remember that. When you align your mindset with God's word, your money becomes a tool for impact, not an idol for ego, because we want to keep our ego out of this, you guys. You are called to lead in the marketplace, to steward abundance with humility, and to let your success point people to the source. So comment below, what's one mindset you're ready to replace with a kingdom perspective? Please let me know. And in the next episode, we'll talk about the power of partnerships, how to partner with God, your spouse, and your team for multiplied impact. And remember, money isn't the goal, it's the gear. Steward in with faith, and it will carry you farther than fear ever could. I'm glad you guys was able to hang out with me on this talk. Remember, cowboys and cowgirls, we all love you, and God bless you all. Have a good one.